There's a new feature in Update 1.4 for Hello Kitty Island Adventure that'll make collecting resources even easier. This is another 2-day quest, and you start it by talking to Pachaco. When you talk to him and initiate the quest, you ask him how he gets all those strawberries he gives you in exchange for gifts, and he tells you that the Nulls get them for him. He then gives you a special hat that looks like a basket, and he has you gift that hat to the Nulls standing outside the shop. When you do, you find out that you can ask the Null to collect one resource for you from the island. Once you choose a resource, the Null will immediately gather all of that resource, so you won't be able to pick it up anymore on the island, but you won't get those resources from the Null until the next day. That's all you need to do for part 1. Make sure you put that basket on the Null and choose one resource for them to collect, and the next part of the quest will happen after Island Reset on the next day. When you log in after Island Reset the next day, you'll get a dialogue pop-up from Pachaco to remember to pick up your supplies from a new blue and yellow star chest next to the shop. Whatever you ask the Null to collect for you the day before will appear in the chest, and if you go up to it, you'll be able to collect it. The quest will auto-complete, and from now on, you can ask the Null to pick up one resource for you around the island each day. And what's even better is now, if you get high enough friendship with your other friends around the island, I think it needs to be good friends, you can also ask them to pick up resources for you around the island. That means you can have different characters running errands for you, and this seems to include most of the resources. Currently, it looks like it doesn't work for resources on Cloud Island. Although you can ask Kiki and Lala to collect resources for you, they'll still collect the same resources that everyone else does. Things to keep in mind when using this feature: this is not adding additional resources for you. Whenever you ask a villager or the Null to pick up resources for you, they will immediately automatically gather that resource, and you will not be able to pick up any more of it that day. And you won't get the resource until the very next day. So if you need to pick up resources for a quest, keep in mind that if you've asked somebody else to pick them up for you, you won't be able to get any more that day without using an island bouquet. Island bouquets will still work, so if you have all of your villagers collecting resources for you, and then you use an island bouquet, all those resources will respawn and you could go out and collect them. Or if you have a villager who hasn't collected anything yet that day, you could ask them to collect some of the respawned resources as well. So hopefully this will make resource collecting just a little bit easier. I know I've been gifting my villagers more regularly to help me keep track of who I've already asked to collect resources for me each day, and this is so useful when I don't have time to go everywhere. You could also collect the resources yourself, but check in with the villager or check in with the Null to get an idea of what you haven't picked up yet. Have you gotten every stick on the island? So hopefully this helps you unlock this new feature. It seems really easy to overlook the second part of the feature where you can have all of your villagers collecting resources for you too, not just the Null, and that makes such a difference. So if this video helped you, or if you like this feature, consider giving the video a like, subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island Adventure content, and turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.